Minister's South Push in New Year. Vikas and Virasat pitch by Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi speaks on Tamil Nadu floods.
We lost many of our fellow citizens due to heavy rain. The central government stands with the people of Tamil Nadu in this time of crisis.
Prime Minister hails Sengol installation in Parliament.
दिल्ली में संसद की नई इमारत में पवित्र सेंगोल की स्थापना की गई है.
Modi's Mission South for 2024. Our top focus on 6 p.m. Prime.
And let's begin by getting you highlights of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Tamil Nadu. Remember that he's also been to Lakshadweep, and the focus was clear. It was all about development, as the Prime Minister in both Tamil Nadu and Lakshadweep focused on inaugurating a slew of projects. In Tamil Nadu, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of multiple development projects worth more than 20,000 crores rupees. And the biggest focus, perhaps, while in Tamil Nadu's Trichy, was the Prime Minister inaugurating a brand new terminal at the Trichy airport. Now, while addressing a rally, Prime Minister Modi did speak about the culture, the glory of Tamil Nadu, but also made it a point to speak about what's happened in South Tamil Nadu, the unprecedented rainfall leading to floods. He said he was deeply moved by what happened and assured help, saying that the government stands with the people of the state. And that came soon after Chief Minister M.K. Stalin spoke, where he appealed to the central government to provide the necessary funds by declaring it a national calamity. The Prime Minister, all through, was accompanied by Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. While they have their political differences, the bonhomie was clear, as is the case usually in every event that you see Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Stalin in. The bonhomie and the friendship between the two leaders is very, very clear. The Prime Minister tomorrow will be visiting Kerala as well to overcome essentially the challenge of slow internet speed in Lakshadweep. The Prime Minister initiated the Kochi-Lakshadweep Island submarine optical fiber connection.
We lost many of our fellow citizens due to heavy rains. There has also been significant loss of property. I was deeply moved at the condition of the affected families. The central government stands with the people of Tamil Nadu in this time of crisis. Today, development projects worth nearly rupees 20,000 crore will strengthen Tamil Nadu's progress. I congratulate you for these projects spanning roadways, railways, ports, airports, energy and petroleum pipeline. आपने देखा है कि दिल्ली में संसद की नई इमारत में पवित्र सेंगोल की स्थापना की गई है. एक गुड गवर्नेंस के उस मॉडल से प्रेरणा लेने का प्रयास है जो तमिल परंपरा ने पूरे देश को दिया है.
On behalf of the people of Tiruchirappalli, we thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for this gift, and under his leadership, the government has ensured that airports are not only a medium of travel, but airports become a center of growth. Airports become a center of employment for the whole country. The one change that has taken place in the last 9.5 years, under Prime Minister's leadership in this sector, he has democratized civil aviation for every single citizen of this country. Everyone who wears a Hawai Chappal must also travel in a Hawai Jahaj. That is the Prime Minister's aspiration for the people of our country.
Now, we've been seeing a very big face-off between centre and state over the release of funds for South Tamil Nadu. With MK Stalin, with Udayanidhi Stalin, all of them reiterating that the central government is not releasing funds due to the state, and also said that that's why they're not declaring this to be a national calamity. It's led to some ugly war of words in the last 1 week. While that wasn't really reflective in the body language between Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Stalin, there was a mention of it by Chief Minister Stalin, after which Prime Minister Modi also in his speech said that the central government will help in every way it can.
கடந்த மாதம் சென்னை மற்றும் தென் மாவட்டங்களில் கடுமையான மழைப்பொழிவை தொடர்ந்து ஏற்பட்ட வெள்ளம் காரணமா மக்கள் வாழ்வாதாரமும் மோசமாக பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. எனவே அவற்றை கடுமையான இயற்கை பேரிடர்கள் அறிவித்து தேசிய பேரிடர் நிவாரண நிதியிலிருந்து தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு உரிய நிவாரண நிதியை வழங்க தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்கள் சார்பாக நான் மீண்டும் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன்.
Today, development projects worth nearly rupees 20,000 crore will strengthen Tamil Nadu's progress. I congratulate you for these projects spanning roadways, railways, ports, airports, energy and petroleum pipeline.
So for Prime Minister Modi, it will be clear that they are going to, and he is largely going to be focusing on ensuring that there's a change as far as South India is concerned. The BJP has, of course, a lot of gains that they want to make in states like Tamil Nadu. And here's why. Let's take a look at the 2019 tally of Tamil Nadu in different states. Let's start off, in fact, with Karnataka, where of 28 seats, BJP had 25. So that's the only state really in the south where the BJP is stronger than other parties. The other chance that they have is in, of course, Telangana, where in 2019 they did better their figure, but I'll come to that. Let's talk about Kerala, where out of 20 seats, the BJP had 0, the Congress 15. Then, of course, you had the left also with 5 seats. In Andhra Pradesh, of the 25 seats, the reason BJP and Congress is shown on 0 there is because 22 seats was with the YSRCP, while you had 3 seats with Chandrababu Naidu, with the TDP. In Tamil Nadu, 39 seats. The BJP got 0. They're hoping to better that tally in Tamil Nadu, which is why the Prime Minister has been there. Notice also how, while in Tamil Nadu, he ensured he spoke in English so as not to really get into the whole Hindi imposition battle. 8 seats went with the Congress. Overall, if you look at the picture in Tamil Nadu, of the 39, 38 went to DMK plus 1 to the AIADMK. Telangana, as I mentioned, of the 17 seats, 4 with the BJP, which was considered a huge step up for the Saffron Party. And they're saying that after the Telangana Assembly elections, where again they better their performance, 2024, in the months to come, they're going to do even better in Telangana. Finally, in Puducherry, it's 0 for the BJP. So there is, of course, a lot of scope for improvement. 130 seats up for grabs in the south. And the BJP will be hoping that in states like Tamil Nadu, in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, of course, they continue to do better. Pramod Madhav is joining us live with more details on the Prime Minister's short visit to Tamil Nadu. Pramod, largely, of course, he was only in Tiruchirappalli, focused completely on development. 2 headlines everyone was talking about. One, of course, the bonhomie and the warmth between Chief Minister Stalin and Prime Minister Modi, which has always been on display when these 2 leaders meet. And secondly, about the Prime Minister choosing to keep his speeches largely in English.
Absolutely, Akshita. The bonhomie was quite very much evident, and it was very cordial as well. And one thing we could actually observe is that in recent times, the actual leaders who are speaking on the dais, they are not showing any kind of political move. But the public who's coming over there seems to be a fight over there. In fact, last time when Prime Minister Modi visited Chennai and giving the Vande Bharat trains dedicating to the nation, there appeared to be a large kind of a verbal fight between the supporters of PM Modi and CM MK Stalin. And similar instance also occurred today when the Chief Minister was trying to speak. People in that arena were chanting Modi, Modi, and that turned out to be an issue. In fact, the Prime Minister had to even signal them to calm down while the Chief Minister was speaking. However, other than that, it was like they just stuck to the point. For example, the Prime Minister, while speaking in Bharathasan University, he was directly speaking to the students. He was urging them to go ahead and work for the betterment of the nation. And he also stated how, after 2014, the nation has changed. This was a part of the Prime Minister's speech, whereas the Chief Minister said that the reason behind Tamil Nadu excelling in education is because of Dravidian model and the seeds laid during the Justice Party. That way, he was praising the DMK government. The same thing occurred in the next event also, where the Chief Minister went ahead and said how they needed that money. In fact, you were very clear, very correct about the issue of whose money. That became a very big issue even before the Prime Minister reached Chennai, where DMK's mouthpiece triggered that, claiming that particular argument between Udayanithi Stalin and Nirmala Sitharaman. But being the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister, did not go into that, Akshita.
It didn't reflect, you're right, it didn't reflect really in that meeting between Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Stalin, which is good to see. Protocol was followed, the bonhomie warmth was there, each of them, of course, making their points in the course of their speech as well about what's happened in South Tamil Nadu. But thanks very much, Pramod, for joining us with those details. Remember that tomorrow, the Prime Minister is going to be in Kerala, which is again a very, very crucial state for the BJP. They're focusing on about 6 states, hoping that they'll make inroads in 6 particular states. We've been seeing them also going ahead and reaching out to the Christians with also a Sneha Yatra that they had in Kerala. Those pictures on your screens is of a Tiruvatira performance in Trichy of Kerala. You had 2,000 women coming together. If you're familiar with Kerala culture, you know that this is the traditional dance that Kerala women also perform on the occasion of Onam. They came together to celebrate before the Prime Minister visits, because tomorrow the Prime Minister, when he is there, will be interacting largely with women, is in fact going to be participating and speaking to several women who will be coming together for the Mahila Morcha general meeting. So the BJP strategy in the South is clear. They're going to be using Prime Minister Modi to campaign across South. But across India, while the BJP has held a mega huddle ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, there is going to be a lot of focus on Ram Mandir. Here's how. Now, details that were picked up is that the BJP will be kicking off a mega campaign, a 2-month campaign from January 25th right up till March 25th. And in these 2 months, what will the BJP do? They're not going to be beating their chests over Ram Mandir. Instead, the BJP has said that we will ensure that across the country, we help Lord Ram devotees get to the Ram Mandir. They will assist devotees. Instructions have been issued to all BJP Karyakartas to take part in all events related to Ram Temple. Booth workers have been asked to contact people, assist them if they want to visit the Ram Mandir in any way they can. So this will happen for the next 2 months after the consecration ceremony. In fact, the BJP is estimating that nearly 50,000 people will visit Ram Mandir in a day. So the arrangement for their stay, all of that will be taken care of by the BJP machinery that's present in Ayodhya as well. So the Ram Mandir issue is no doubt going to be one of the big political talking points in the run-up to the general elections. And what we're picking up is that in a crucial huddle that was held today, where you had the BJP top leadership discussing what their Lok Sabha strategy, their election strategy is going to be. The focus was also on ensuring the word of the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony reaches people, that everyone gets the opportunity to also visit the Mandir. And in lieu of that, BJP cadre have been directed to help anyone, Lord Ram devotees from across the country, get to Ayodhya, provide all necessary means and arrangements for them in Ayodhya for the same. So this is the information that we're picking up. Besides this, on in fact the day of the consecration ceremony, directives have been given to BJP workers in Ayodhya to ensure all necessary arrangements are made on ground. Piyush Mishra is joining us with more details on this. Piyush, there's going to be a big focus on Ram Mandir in the BJP campaign, which isn't really surprising. But the campaign manner itself is very crucial here. 2 months. The BJP is going to, across the country, spread the word that anyone who wants to visit the Ram Mandir will get help.
Well, certainly, and that has been decided in today's meeting, which took place at the BJP Extension Headquarters. In that particular meeting, all the top leaders of the party were present, national general secretaries were present, and a huge roadmap has been developed by the BJP to tell to people after the consecration ceremony that if they are interested in taking part in ceremony or they want to visit the Ram temple, then BJP booth workers are going to help them out. For that, the BJP is also going to run a campaign from January 25 till March 25, which is post-consecration ceremony. You would remember, Akshita, that Prime Minister a couple of days back in Ayodhya itself had requested people not to visit in large numbers there at Ayodhya on January 22. But now, following that particular consecration ceremony, BJP itself is now going to reach out to devotees who want to visit to Ram temple, and for that booth level workers have been given the responsibility. In fact, what we are learning is that a cleanliness drive will also be organized by BJP there in Ayodhya. In fact, a good number of BJP workers will be contacting devotees across the country, and multiple programs will be organized without using the BJP flag. So multiple programs are going to take place, and few decisions have been taken in this meet which took place there at BJP headquarters in the national capital.
Thanks very much, Piyush, for joining us with all of those details. Let's get your news from Karnataka now, where weeks ahead of the Ram Mandir inauguration, the arrest of a car sevak in Karnataka's Hubballi has sparked a massive face-off. 50-year-old Shrikant Pujari has been arrested for his alleged role in the riots that broke out during the Babri demolition movement back in 1992. So 31 years later, he's been arrested.
Weeks to go for the Mandir unveiling, and the arrest of this man has sparked a political showdown in Karnataka. 50-year-old Shrikant Pujari has been arrested in Hubballi for his role in a 31-year-old case for allegedly rioting in Hubballi in 1992 during the Babri Masjid movement. His arrest 31 years later has led to protests in the district as Hindu groups have hit the streets questioning the timing of Pujari's arrest. The administration says they're now opening old cases and ensuring the accused are nabbed.
In one such rioting cases, which was reported in 92, one of the accused, we were successful in apprehending him. And for us, it is just another riot case in which the accused was absconding and whom we have secured along with the absconders in other cases.
The ruling Congress party.
But the BJP has lashed out at the Congress government, calling Pujari's arrest an anti-Hindu move.
Bharatiya Janata Party strongly condemns the act of the state government, the act of the police. We demand the Congress party, Congress government should immediately release Shrikant Pujari. Tomorrow, Bharatiya Janata Party has arranged a massive protest across the state of Karnataka.
ये तो अपने को किसी को भी कंपेयर कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये जो काम कर रहे हैं, जो राम मंदिर के लिए लड़े थे, उन लोगों को 30-40 साल के बाद अभी अंदर डाल रहे हैं। इसके बारे में पहले आंजनेय और सिद्धरामैया दोनों सोचने दो, बाद में इसके बाद रिएक्ट करें।
The Karnataka government, however, has defended the arrest, with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah saying old unsolved cases are now being reopened to ensure no criminals are spared. He also dismissed any claims of the timing being linked to the Mandir opening.
ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡದವ್ರನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಆಗ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಹಳೆ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ದ್ವೇಷದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಿರಾಪರಾಧಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಂಧಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
ಹುಬ್ಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 32 ಕೇಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದದ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇದು ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅವನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಸ್ಟಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡಿದಂಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
The arrest of Pujari for his alleged role in the 1992 riots has been linked now to the Mandir unveiling, leading to the Congress firefighting another controversy. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's get you a reaction now coming in from Union Minister Giriraj Singh, who's also lashed out at the Siddaramaiah government over this move of arresting a car saver. Giriraj Singh has lashed out at Siddaramaiah, accusing him of targeting Lord Ram devotees, and has also said that Hindus will teach Siddaramaiah a befitting lesson in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections if he treads this path. Let's play out for you what Giriraj has said.
सिद्धारमैया जी विनाश काले विपरीत बुद्धि, आप हिंदुओं को तबाह करना चाहते हैं, राम भक्तों को। अगर आपने ये गलती की तो आने वाले लोकसभा के चुनाव में हिंदुओं भी एकजुट होकर के 0/0 कर देगा, फिर उसके बाद देखना राम भक्तों से टकराव मत।
Let's take this across to Anaga for more details. Anaga, good evening. Just clarify something for us. You know, there are allegations from the BJP that here is a man who's been targeted 31 years later. But is this, in fact, a slew of cases that have been opened up, and that of Shrikant Pujari just happens to be one of those cases? Have there been several other arrests as well?
Well, you know, Akshita, when we spoke to the Hubli Dharwad Commissioner, they are saying that yes, they are opening up a lot of previous cases that are unsolved in the in the last 30 years, 40 years, and this just happens to be one of it. Is the kind of explanation that we are hearing from Hubli Dharwad police as well. But you know, up till now, we haven't heard about any other cases. Till now, it has not come to light. But only this, arrest of pro-Hindu activist, a Karsevak worker called Shrikant Pujari, that has somehow come to light, and that's the big story today. We also had Chief Minister and Home Minister Dr. G. Parameshwar clarify, saying that there is no religious intention, or this isn't because of Ram Mandir inauguration. We are solving a lot of unsolved cases, and this just happens to be the excuse that they are giving. But till now, we haven't had any information about other old cases that they are opening up. We need to wait and watch how BJP is going to take this up tomorrow. Tomorrow there is a statewide protest that is organized by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Former Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, Yediyurappa, his son B.Y. Vijayendra, all the big leaders of BJP are going to get down to the streets, and they are going to be protesting across Karnataka.
All right. Thanks very much, Anaga, for all of those details. Tomorrow you're going to be seeing a massive protest by the BJP. And I'd like to bring in on this broadcast BJP MLA Bharat Shetty, who's also going to be part of the protests tomorrow. The argument, Bharat Shetty, by the Congress, by Mr. Siddaramaiah, is that a criminal is a criminal and nothing can defend what he did.
See, this is a 30-year-old case. 30-year-old case. These guys have been in the ruling party for over more than almost 20 odd years. Why they have not reopened the case that time? Why now? Why now? On the eve of opening of Ram Mandir, the opening of Ram Mandir is going to happen this month. They are not able to control this while feeling that, somehow these guys have been telling that we don't believe in Ram in the first place. Now they are claiming 100 more things. See, there are few other things also here. The first thing is, see, there are other cases also. 30-year-old cases is not only the Karsevak's cases. There are thousands of other cases. Sure. Why those cases are not being opened? No. Why only these cases? Why there is targeting of Hindu Karyakartas here?
Let me answer that, Bharat Shetty. There are many more cases opened up, is what the Karnataka government says. The Karnataka government maintains that this isn't just one case. Many other cases, old, pending, unsolved cases, have been opened up, and you're focusing on just one.
No, see, this PFI, the banned organization, PFI Karyakartas, PFI volunteers have been left loose. They have closed the cases. They have closed the cases. Who is Siddaramaiah to decide whether these guys are criminals or not? Yeah, just close the case. So that's a banned outfit. When it comes to Karsevaks, they are coming up with all these things. 30 years, why? They have been in power all the time. Why they have not reopened the cases? Why now? That is the point. Why now? Why this month?
Sure, you can
why not before?
You can question the timing. You can question the timing.
This is appeasement politics.
No, but Bharat Shetty, if someone was involved in riots, how does it matter if action has been taken 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later? If someone's involved in riots, then they're a criminal.
I'll tell you something. Action should be taken about all the 30-year-old cases. Let them reopen all the 30-year-old cases.
They're saying
they are
are
selectively doing it. 10 year, 15 year. Why? Why now? And second thing, who has put the case? There has been no case put on all these guys. The sumoto case have been fixed by the government itself. No one has put the case on all these people. They have put the case. They had time to reopen the case if they wanted to. Why now what? See, this is a part of the appeasement politics. They're not able to digest the fact that Ram Mandir is being opened now. Ram Mandir is going to get opened now in this month end. So they are doing this. They are not able to, hold their anger properly. That while disgust about the whole Hindu religion only is there. Every party in that whatever the INDIA ... is there, they've been talking all very derogatory statements of the Sanatana Dharma. Derogatory.
So then,
no front, no back. That's just right, left, and center. They've been attacking Hindus. The majority of this country were very peace-loving. They have been attacking them, the belief system, everything,
so
right,
then,
left. This is a part of it. That's all. This
so
is
then,
another
Bharat
part of it.
Shetty,
We can
tomorrow
see the
you're staging a
proper face
massive
of Congress.
protest.
What the reality of Congress is this only.
You're staging a massive protest tomorrow. Do you want the release of a man who orchestrated a riot? Is that the BJP's demand?
See, orchestrating and all these things, riots, gigs, whatever, they are fixing all these cases. They have fixed also many cases. They have been right, left, and center. They have been putting all these cases on many of the Hindu activists. Not only this, Karsevaks, normally, day in, day out, every day, this is happening in Karnataka. They have been showing the brute strength of police. And simply they'll enter someone's house, arrest them, all these things. See, BJP is protesting against this. We are not going to let them arrest our Karsevaks. Karseva, whatever happened, so many people went to Ayodhya that day. It's not that they have taken part in anything there. People have simply gone there and come back also just to see also. Congress government has put cases on all those people also. But see, after the freedom struggle, this was the biggest struggle in the history of our country. In the history of our country, the big this thing. So we are not going to let them do whatever they want. We are calling for a protest, and we are demanding that all these Karsevaks who have they have put all these false cases and whatever cases they have put, the case should be withdrawn, and let them, if they are opening the cases, they should open the cases on all the pending cases in Karnataka, 30 year, 40 year, 20 year, whatever it is. Let them open all the cases, and the PFI Karyakartas whom they have withdrawn the cases, let the case, who is Siddaramaiah to decide that someone is not guilty? He has just written of the cases and they have given a B report to all these band outfit people. That they can do. That is for appeasement politics. When it comes to Hindus, they are behaving like this.
You're saying that first cases
take this lying down.
Okay, you're saying cases are being withdrawn against the PFI, but as far as this Karsevak is concerned, 30 years later is being arrested. We will track the latest that comes in on this. Thanks, Mr. Bharat Shetty, for joining us here on India Today. Like I said, the BJP tomorrow is going to be staging a massive statewide protest across Karnataka on this issue. So with exactly 20 days to go for the Pran Pratishta, which is the consecration ceremony at the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. What's beautiful to see is how also for the Ram Mandir construction, there's been elements brought in from different parts of the country, from South India as well, which is also home to so many historic and beautiful temples. The Ram Lalla idol that we told you is by Mysuru sculptor Arun Yogiraj. So that's being brought to Ayodhya for, in fact, the consecration ceremony. The doors of the Ram Mandir, of the temple, are by a Hyderabad-based craftsman. It's already been taken to Ayodhya and will be put up, installed very soon. Again, this craftsman was chosen from Hyderabad because of the kind of work that he does. Now, there's a 600-kilo bell that is from Rameshwaram that's also been sent all the way across to Ayodhya. Now, that bell that you see on your screens there with Jai Shri Ram written in red has come from Rameshwaram. Besides that, several other bells which will be part of the Ram Mandir also from Namakkal in Tamil Nadu. Granite slabs which are being used for the construction of Ram Mandir is being brought from Tamil Nadu and from Telangana. So many states, all of them actively involved in the construction of Ram Mandir, elements from across the country. that have been brought together to make this Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. So there were two particular construction elements that I referred to. One was, of course, the 600 kilo bell that will be kept at the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. It's been brought from Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram. Jai Shri Ram has been etched on the bell. The installation is scheduled to take place once the construction work is completed. Gaurav Sawant in Ayodhya brings you this report.
A 620 kilo Titan, resonating with the triumphant notes of Jai Shri Ram. The sacred phrase etched in metal, carrying the weight of devotion.
हम तेलंगाना के हैं, हम काशी और अयोध्या यात्रा करने के लिए आए हैं, तो आप दर्शन के लिए जा रहे हैं हम।
ये टेम्पल बेल देखा आपने?
टेम्पल?
ये घंटा।
हाँ, घंटा अभी देखे। ये कितना 6 कुंटल 13 किलो के बताए हम। तमिलनाडु का है।
The chimes preparing to find their eternal home in the heart of the Ram temple in Ayodhya.
Occupying the pride of place at the Karashala temple is this massive temple bell. It weighs around 600 kg, 620 by some accounts. It has Jai Shri Ram written on it, and it's come from Rameshwaram. This temple bell will be installed at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple when work at the complex is completed.
A majestic testament from Tamil Nadu, transcending time, connecting the past, present and future. Bureau Report, India Today.
So the doors of the Ram Mandir are all set to be open for millions of devotees in 20 days from now. And the doors themselves represent history and cultural heritage of Ayodhya. They've been brought in from Hyderabad.
The air is thick with the scent of wood. Logs undergoing metamorphosis. Each timber carries a tale of faith. Waiting to be carved into the destiny of the grand Ram temple in Ayodhya. Maestros of woodcraft in Hyderabad. The 100-year-old Anuradha timbers, set to deliver 118 gateways to the divine. Sarad Babu, the maestro conductor, speaks with dedication and commitment.
For Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Ayodhya Bhavya Mandir, we are being asked to select the highest quality of wood and the finest carving which can be done by hand is used in this temple. These doors are handmade completely with the finest carving by our team of carvers from Tamil Nadu.
The majestic temple awaits the embrace of Anuradha Timber's creations. The doors will be ushered into their sacred positions by the new year.
The timelines are very tight in this project. That was the biggest problem we had, our biggest challenge we have. So we were able to complete this now for Prana Pratishtha. All the doors are ready for inauguration. and total 18 doors which will be completely gold plated are right now gold leafing is going on. We will put it permanently into the temple from 31st December onwards.
Bearing the essence of heritage, 18 of these doors are gold plated. Magic woven into wood. Reverence carved in every grain for the sacred abode of Lord Ram.
So this is, Anuradha, Timbers here in Hyderabad, which is preparing the doors of main mandap and also the doors all around the temple. With camera person Damodar, Abdul Bashir, Hyderabad.
Singer Chinmayi Sripada has once again taken on the Stalin government and directly the chief minister. This after an event from which pictures went viral shows the MK Stalin as well as Congress's P. Chidambaram, and you see Kamal Hassan there in the frame, all standing with lyricist and poet Vairamuthu. Now remember that Chinmayi is someone who's accused Vairamuthu of molesting her. So she's lashed out at the government, saying that the entire ecosystem now backs sex offenders. Chinmayi has accused Vairamuthu of molesting her years ago. She also alleged that after she spoke up, the entire Tamil film industry banned her and boycotted her. And joining us now is singer Chinmayi. Chinmayi, thank you for speaking to us here on India Today. You know, we've covered this several times on India Today. Just weeks ago, in fact, we had you speaking about this. We had other women speaking out on the allegations against Vairamuthu and how they felt alienated by the industry. When you see these kind of pictures, do you in a way feel fed up?
Yeah, I mean, see, when your own home and your own homeland and your motherland and your own people very openly stand with an open molester, somebody, and I've been speaking the same thing. I've been asking for the same thing. I understand if this entire ecosystem in Tamil Nadu wants to support a molester, and if it is just how people are wired here, or if it is just in the DNA, I completely understand that. Though everybody will keep speaking about feminism and women's safety and being very progressive in their politics, they have constantly stood with this molester just because he's one of their own. However, in all of these years, I definitely feel that something, it's very disappointing when you
sure.
ask me, are you fed up? It's disappointing. However, what I don't understand is stand with the molester all you want, because somehow that sort of a culture and mindset is very pervasive in our culture. But why ban me? Why ban me for saying what exactly happened to me? I just spoke the truth. So
No,
why does it hurt them so much that I spoke up something that they don't like hearing? They know that it is the truth.
Chinmayi, Vairamuthu, yes, is extremely influential. But what I can't wrap my head around is there's no way he can be more powerful than the chief minister. So what really explains this kind of public praise constantly?
I really wish I knew. I mean, it honestly beats me. I guess I don't have the sort of political craftiness, or maybe it's a vote bank, or maybe it is a very, very deep friendship where they all go back a really long way and they don't want to give him up. Or I don't know. I really don't know the other ors or the other possibilities as to why they continue to do this, because there are other women also flagging this, other women who would traditionally vote for the DMK, saying this is not a good look. Why are you guys doing this? Clearly they don't care about women or women's safety. They just want to platform their own I don't know. It really beats me. It really does.
I can totally understand, because it baffles me that every once in a while we have to report something like this, of Vairamuthu being placated, being felicitated in one manner or the other. Today, what's your message? Seeing these pictures, Chinmayi, to Chief Minister MK Stalin, to Mr. Chidambaram, to Mr. Kamal Hassan, all of them seen in that picture. What's your message to them?
Stop platforming this molester. I have enough evidence to say that this man is a molester. I'm sure you both also know. So if this is like a direct message to both of them, they also know. And if they just, revoke my ban in the Tamil film industry, that is, it's one of the most horrific things to do. And while they just remain silent while this is happening, and even Mr. Kamal Hassan, I mean, he says so much about women's safety and, boundaries and consent, but then look at him right there. Actually, one of the women who openly named with Mr. Vairamuthu is working in his own party. And this man called the Vairamuthu for an event which was, I think, Rajkamal filmed some anniversary, big anniversary celebrations. And that woman was put in the position, not that she complained about it, I'm just noting it as a third person or as an outsider, that she was in the organizing committee to make sure everything was ready and, taken care of. And then she left before the man came. So this is the kind of sensitivity that men in the who want to be chief ministers in the future also have. So what are they standing for? What are they? And this is something, I am a woman in the same industry. Why haven't they set up ICCs yet? What's stopping them? Because I think they're all scared of the can of worms. They know what it is like. Haven't all of these well-read, really powerful women do they lack the will to actually set up ICCs in the industry that made them so famous, and to make the place so safe for upcoming singers or any artist who wants to make their mark, because they are the most vulnerable. Why don't they do it? Why haven't they been able to do it in the past 5.5 years with all of their huge political ambitions? Because I don't think they care for women's safety at all. That's exactly what it is. Actions speak louder than words.
You raise some very, very important point, but hats off to you, Chinmayi, for not giving up. And at every single time someone comes out to heap praises on Vairamuthu, you immediately pull them up on social media. You will, of course, continue your fight. That's very clear. And we promise here on India Today also to take this forward, to ensure that there is accountability of a man who's accused of molestation. He faces the action that he deserves. Thanks very much, Chinmayi, for joining us here on India Today. That's all we have time for on this broadcast. I'm wrapping up 6 p.m. Prime.